like my man here keeps asking people, I'm going to ask it ahead of time. Newly paved track, hybrid system. Is this one of the more anticipated practice sessions coming up this afternoon?
Yeah.
You can remember in a while.
Yeah, for sure. It's like starting a new season inside an ongoing season. So yeah, we're all excited. It's a lot of new stuff. The repave, it's always exciting, but it's not new, obviously.
Yeah.
Like we're used to having more grip or less grip depending on the pave. But we're excited about the hybrid. We have a lot of stuff in mind that we want to try, that we want to see if it works better for our car, if we need to adjust the setup a ton, if we need to leave it, or whatever we need to do. So we're excited.
Is your button for the hybrid? Where is it? Is it on your shift flapper, or is it on
I have a paddle, yeah.
You have a button.
A button and a paddle.
Oh, okay. So you have a push-to-pass button and a.
Correct.
But the hybrid is an actual. Where is the button on your?
It's on my left arm.
And
yeah.
which finger will you use for it? I know it's a dumb question, but
no. So for regen, everybody has the clutch that you can use. So it doesn't work as a clutch. It's the paddle of the clutch to regen, and then every driver can modify to deploy or to regen also buttons in different places of the series.
Have you been practicing with that setup? I mean,
at the same. We've been going to the same and practicing. Yeah.
Does it feel almost intuitive now, or like?
Yes and no. I think it's going to be really easy in qualifying and practice, just because you're on your own. I think it's going to be tougher on the race when you have probably want to pass somebody and still need to think about getting the recharge and deploying at the specific places that you want to overtake or to defend. So I think it's going to be easy until we get to the race.
And go ahead.
No, I said, how do you foresee qualifying with being able to use the hybrid? That the tires are probably also going to wear a little quicker now.
Yeah.
Is it getting that clean lap and not hitting somebody interrupting your lap? Is that going to be more strategy based now, or do you think that you could get a second lap?
Yeah, I think that's not going to change much. We have the tires we have, they are for the hybrid, so they should still last a couple of laps. We still, on alternates, we only have one lap, so it's always the same. And the hybrid resets every lap. What it's true is that you need to make sure that you regen and you have enough energy in case you have an issue. Like you cannot just deploy and forget about regening, because otherwise you won't have a second lap or a second chance. So I think it's gonna be exciting, but I think it's gonna play a bigger role on the race than qualifying. Qualifying, it's gonna be pretty easy. Like we will get into a rhythm of like deploying here or there. That's it.
And a little insight, you'll hear about this in a second. First practice, getting a little more kilojoules.
Yeah.
Fan of that? You want more? I'm assuming drivers want more, but maybe a better question for after practice. But
I think after practice, I think it's good that it's open of like changing. I don't know why they change. Like it's good, it's welcome, but I don't really know the reasons behind. It's not a huge change, and I think once we learn what we need, maybe we need to increase even more, or just go lower, just so it's in a range where the driver actually makes a difference. Because if it's easy to regen out of every corner, that's not fun anymore. I think you want to get into a moment where it's tough to get 100% out of it. So I think it's good. So far, I'm happy.
And now that we kind of crossed over the mid-season mark, just curious, points leader, how you would grade your first half of the season?
Yeah, I would say it's good. Yeah,
8 or 10, however you want to grade it?
No, it's never a 10. Like racing, it can never be a 10. Like there's so many things that can improve. I'm super happy. Like I wouldn't change much. Obviously, leading the points, that's what you want. How we got here, who cares? But at least we've been winning races and we've been battling up front. But yeah, it's never a 10. Like there's, as soon as you start thinking about 2 races, you're like, oh shit, I could have done this or that. So I'm happy so far, and hopefully we can finish off this season as strong as we started.
And sorry, one more. The second half, having 6 ovals of the final 9. Do you feel you have to win an oval to win this championship, or do you feel, I mean, it's pretty tight, hitting top 5s can get it done, or do you feel, no, I'm probably going to have to win an oval?
I don't think I have to, but I want to, and I should. Like that's what we want. That's why we're here for. But having that said, I think if I finish second at every race from now, it's probably gonna. So if somebody makes it, that person is probably gonna win. But we want to win. That's all we have in mind, and we'll try our best to try and win my first oval race.
And I got another stat for